Hello and welcome to a build guide for Dynamo. This build is called the Ultimate Helper, and Dynamo himself even says the voice line, "I'm helping," and this build focuses on exactly that. If you want to be a supportive character within this game and a supportive player within this game, this build is going to allow you to feel like a true support. Now, hopping into the build, we're going to start off with the laning phase here. We're going to get basic magazine, close quarters, headshot, and high velocity mag as our weapon items. Basic magazine just going to increase the bullets, increase weapon damage. Close quarters going to allow you to do more damage at close range. Headshot booster going to allow you for those early chunks of damage. And high velocity magazine, which is just going to help you farm easier and poke easier. All of these items are going to help you be an absolute lane beast when it comes to poke, harass, and farming. The spirit items that we're going to get early are going to be Extra Charge and Mystic Reach. Extra Charge going to give you that extra charge on your one ability, which is your knock up. Having an extra charge just early on in the game is really nice. Allows you to keep that pressure on throughout the laning phase. You can deny attempts to dive. You can engage with this ability. It's just really nice to have that extra charge on that kinetic pulse. The second spirit item that we're going to get is Mystic Reach, which helps literally every single ability that Dynamo has. It's going to increase the knock-up range, it's going to increase the distance of your TP, it's going to increase the radius on your heal, it's going to increase the radius of your ultimate once you get it. This is one of the best items, in my opinion, that you can get on Dynamo that is a spirit item, at least early. The two vitality items that we are going to get early are going to be Healing Right and Sprint Boots. Healing Right can be bought early on if you're having kind of a tough laning phase, getting poked out, taking a little bit too much damage, or if you're having an ally that's taking a little bit too much damage. Healing Right is essentially a free back to base. You just kind of hide for a moment, let that healing take its course, and you are back in the fight. It's got a pretty low cooldown, and it doesn't take all that long to regenerate. Sprint Boots, having speed on Dynamo is an absolute must. It's going to allow you to roam, it's going to allow you to engage, and it's going to allow you to disengage. This item is just awesome. Moving on to the mid-game items here. One of the core items in this build that allows you to feel like the ultimate helper is going to be Rescue Beam. This item is absolutely insane. Not only does it heal for a pretty damn significant amount, it is going to allow you to pull allies from 45 meters away. 45 meters is really fucking far. It is insanely far. This is going to pull them to you, whether they are stunned, Mo and Krill ulted, whatever suppression or stun or sleep it may be, you are able to pull your ally to you. This item is an absolute must. Healing Booster is going to be one of the next core items that we're going to want to get. This is going to increase your healing by 25% and increase your resistance to healing reduction by 15%. And healing reduction is pretty easy to get. Heal Bane's pretty damn cheap, and these items are pretty popular to get within the game, with Abrams being in a pretty decent state. Divine Barrier, another core item of our support build here. This is going to allow you to provide a bullet and spirit shield to yourself or to an ally. And this is also going to give a moderate speed boost to that ally or to yourself when you activate it. It's got a pretty ridiculous cast range of 38 meters, and this is going to allow you to really feel that supportive ability when you have those two active items early on that allow you to heal, transport, and protect allies. The next item is going to be a weapon item here. This is going to be Warp Stone. So we are at 3 active items already, but I promise you these are all very necessary. So Warp Stone is going to give you the ability to get into position for those dream ultimates, those ultimates where you're going to be catching, 3 or 4 or 5 or, maybe even 6 people within those ultimates. It's also going to be giving you that 30% bullet resist. Everything about this item is perfect for Dynamo. It has a short cooldown. It is a pretty damn decent teleport at a 13 meter range. This item is really, really fun. Enduring speed, we just want to be fast, and this is also going to give you a reduction to slow as well. Dynamo gets movement speed on his max rank heal, and this is just going to allow you to feel that movement speed a little bit more. It's also going to allow you to roam. It's going to allow you to help allies that may be out of position. This item is pretty damn cheap as well, so you can buy this pretty damn early on. The core spirit items here that we're going to get within the mid-game, we're going to be improved cooldown, reduce the cooldown of all of our abilities, duration extender, going to increase the duration of our heal, increase the duration of our ultimate, and improved reach, which again is going to help all of our abilities. It is going to increase the distance and radius and range of all of our abilities. Now, moving into the late game items, I want you to get Refresher as early as you possibly can. So this item is going to make you a little bit tankier, but it's also going to give you the ability to reset all of your cooldowns, to restore all of your charges, but most importantly, it's going to let you ult twice in a row. So the situation being, you ult 3 people, a few of your team members are on the way, but they're not quite there. You have 3 people in your ultimate, you pop Refresher, you ult them again, and boom, your team is there ready to assist you, and you have just delivered them 3 free kills. Rapid recharge is just going to be an upgrade off of that early extra charge that we have, so you can kind of spam that knockup. Superior cooldown is going to go on our ultimate, so we can get those fights a little bit faster, and superior duration is also going to be imbued on our ultimate, so when we do hit those individuals trapped within our ultimate are trapped in there longer. So it is going to go from 2.8 seconds to 3.5 seconds. So a near second longer. It's 0.7, but it is near a second longer. And when you hit your Refresher late game, that is 1.4 seconds longer that characters are completely immobilized. Now we kind of move into a little bit of the, we're starting to fill out our build just as we get more souls. So you can upgrade your close quarters to point blank. You can upgrade your basic magazine to Titanic magazine, and you can upgrade your high velocity mag to Headhunter. All of these are just great upgrades. They work fantastic for Dynamo and the purpose of your build. These items here are going to be coming a little bit later into the game. These really help if you're kind of finding that you're exploding. Let's say somebody is really fed. You have a incredibly strong haze on the other team. A really great buy can just be bullet armor early, kind of on that first flex slot. Reactive barrier is fantastic because when you're ulting, if you don't get someone in that ult and they use some sort of movement lock, stun, immobilize, sleep on you, you're going to get that extra shield that's going to allow you to survive longer. All of these items are kind of conditional on what you're playing against, as far as the order you'd want to buy these, depending on who's strong and what you want to focus on surviving through. So this is Dynamo, the Ultimate Helper. You're going to have 4 active items within this build, each of them being equally important. Your goal playing this build is to set up plays for your team using your ult and using your kinetic pulse. Your secondary goal, or kind of primary goal really, is to keep your team alive through your rescue beam and through your divine barrier usage, through your heal usage, through your teleport usage. All of these abilities allow Dynamo to be an incredible support hero, the ultimate helper.